Okay, David. This is my next project that I'm working on, a scan of the Texas Capitol building. And this one, you'll see the quality is incredible. I haven't seen anybody online that can do this kind of detailed work. And the reason why this one's very high resolution is it was not taken with video, 4K video even. It was not taken with a one of those flying helicopters with cameras on them, because those cameras are just not good enough. The lenses are not good enough. They're not compared to my to the Canon DSLR. The lenses are not very good because they're too heavy to carry on a helicopter. You'd have to use one of those Amazon quadcopters to carry a good enough DSLR to get this resolution that I'm getting here. And even then, you'd have the vibrations from the helicopter induced into the video because those. Even with the gimbal system, you still get some vibrations. Here, with this one, I stop and take a perfect picture using a tripod. But I'm trying to automate this because that State House is huge. And, taking pictures of architectural or even, I'm even trying to do a 3D picture of the skyline of Austin. And for that one, because I want to be able to 3D print the Capitol building and start selling little 3D models of it. I want to be able to take pictures of the skyline of Austin and other cities that I visit, like Boston or Dallas or Houston. Maybe the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. All these architectural buildings, and take them in 3D instead of just 2D. And then you can 3D print them. I can create a PLY file from this that you can 3D print once I get it complete. Here I only got the front side. It was a beautiful day in Austin. I got the front side of it. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit to show you. Okay, so this is the front side of the building. I still have to take more pictures to get the back side and the sides, and then be able to reconstruct it to be totally 3D. But the top dome, you can actually see some of the 3D features. So I'm going to zoom in now and show you the detail that I got. And like I said, I haven't seen people online do this kind of thing. This is amazing. Look at the detail it got here. Look, I only did the front side and I still got almost a half the building. It messed up here on the roof, but that's because I have to take things at different angles. And I'd be able to take a different angle if I went up to the hill and looked down on the State House, like Congress Street looks down on it. And I'd have to use a telephoto lens. Here I was using about I think it was 50 millimeter lens. I was not using wide angle. I was using either 50 or an 85 millimeter. So look at the detail. You can even see the pictures and everything. This is an amazing picture. If I showed this online, even just what I have here, it's outstanding. There's a little bit of curvature and things like that, but that's because I wasn't able to get good pictures. Sometimes trees got in the way. There was a lot of trees in front of here, and those got in the way, and those caused distortions. See, like this tree right here causes distortions. But still, it did a darn good job considering I only took, I think, maybe about 500 photos for this one. I went across, all the way across the front, but I had a lot of trees blocking me, so I couldn't get every single angle that I needed. You need at least 3 different angles to be able to reconstruct in photogrammetry. So you have to have either 3 altitudes, different heights, or 3 separate angles, what I did was I went backwards and forwards using 3 different heights on a tripod and just basically took each picture. It was very time consuming, but I think the results came out pretty good considering it only took me about an hour to do this, maybe an hour and a half. So I think this was a really nice picture. It shows, even though it was a little bit crooked in some places, right here from the front, it got beautiful. I mean, look, you can even see the windows and everything. And this is all 3D. And when you get it perfect, then you can 3D print it. Even if you don't get it perfect, you can patch it up using what's called cloud compare. You can merge different 3D compositions done at 3 different days or something like that to get a perfect picture eventually, to stitch it completely.